All right, friends, it's T-Man, and I'm back with a new video on Bryan Johnson, the anti-aging slave. Yes, he's got a new product, Blueprint, Bryan Johnson, Super Veggie. I told you, it's all about marketing and making money. His whole anti-aging, this whole anti-aging thing, his spiel, is really about, it's cosmetic. It's really not anti-aging. It's cosmetic. Yeah. Truly, it's cosmetic. If he was into anti-aging, then he would marketably he would say regeneration. He would market everything towards regeneration, regenerating stem cells in your body, muscle, bone. Skin. It's kind of difficult, but yeah, you can regenerate skin as well. So how do you regenerate? Here's a question. Somebody asked me, hey man, can you do an anti-aging video? How do you regenerate your body? Well, I mentioned this before. By activating the satellite cells in your muscles. The muscles, it starts with the muscles. Everything starts with the muscles first. And what would be anti-aging? Okay, so that causes the regeneration. Now, we know that beef, is anti-aging. Why? 'Cause it has all the nutrients in it. Cells want what? They want nutrients. So how do you reverse aging? It's simple. Reduce stress, reduce oxidation, oxidative stress, hypoxia, all these kinds of things. And focus more on regeneration in your body. Your bones starts with the muscle. The muscle will regenerate bones because they too will get a relative amount of activation through their own cells, mesenchymal cells, the muscles, the stem cells, and these cells. There's other type of stem cells that come out too that are, how should I put it? I don't know if they can convert to other cells if necessary, like mesenchymal can convert to muscle cells. So yeah, your skin has fibroblast cells. So if you know how to activate them for regeneration, then you can reverse aging. So it's not that really hard to do. Anyways, I don't want to get into that. I just want to talk about his products, him and this phony stuff that he's doing, really. Yeah. Sorry about that. I forgot to read this. Strangers rate my new anti-aging meal. Okay, so that's what really the video is about.
Your name? Ollie. How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Your pictures don't do your body justice, man. You look good.
Oh, thanks.
You look a lot bigger in person.
I should probably throw down with someone, right?
He's what? He's like 40 or something? Or 45, 40? Mid-40s. Of course he's going to still look good in his 40s. You start rapidly aging when you hit 50. You run into so many more problems when you hit 50, like prostate, all kinds of stuff. And really, it really is dependent too on your diet. You can reverse a lot of these things. It's because you're eating these toxins, these toxic foods, like what he's trying to promote right now.
I make the point. Hey everybody, today we're doing Super Veggie debut. We're going to taste it for the very first time. We have a bunch of friends here. We have veggies, crackers, all sorts of stuff. Are people going to hate it, love it? I don't know. We'll see. The objective was to create the most nutritious food program in history. The first one to
The difference between him and a lot of other people, they tend to overfeed and undernourished. So they're eating these foods overfed, undernourished. He's somewhat undernourished, so he's on TRT to preserve himself. So he eats very little because he equates that with longevity. I don't know how people equate starvation diets or starving yourself with longevity, but that doesn't have a health benefit in starving yourself. If anything, it stresses your body and it will shorten your lifespan. Anything that stresses your body will shorten its lifespan. Think about that logically and intelligently. If something stresses your body, would it not shorten your lifespan? The more you do of something that stresses you, the more you shall shorten your lifespan. The more you run on the Stairmaster, the more you run, the more you increase your heartbeats, the more stress, the more you shorten your lifespan. Yes. The more you age yourself, the more hypoxia, oxidative stress, damage, and all that, what do? You shorten your lifespan and you accelerate aging. Yes. So when you're stressed, starving yourself, what happens? A whole bunch of hormones come out to do what? To preserve you. So what is he doing artificially when he starves himself? He takes endogenously steroids. He injects himself to preserve what little amount he has going on there. Is that anti-aging or is that cosmetic? He does microneedling. Is that cosmetic or is that anti-aging? All these things he does. The red light therapy, all that. See what I mean? What is starvation exactly? What is starvation diet? It's this fasting. You're going to fast. You're going to starve yourself. For what purpose does that serve? What purpose could it possibly serve? Oh, I know. Because you've been eating unnaturally. You have to starve yourself. Okay.
We tried to work on with Super Veggie. We couldn't find any product in the market that was getting 3.5 cups of vegetables a day. So over 3 cups is a clinically relevant dose. And it's just what we should all be getting on a daily basis, but it's very hard to get 3.
Why should we be trying to get that on a daily basis? What is the purpose? Here's a question. Can you live without eating these things? Yeah. On a carnivore diet, do people on carnivore diets have any problems whatsoever? Are they deficient in anything? Are they crying about their hair falling out, their nails, their pee-pee not working, low energy or anything like that? No, not one person that I know on a carnivore diet has complained about low energy or lack of nutrients or they're falling apart, their hair's coming out. But when it comes to unnatural diets like vegan diets, on these vegetable diets or whatever, fruit diets, they're all falling apart, their teeth are coming out, their hair's falling out, they're complaining about low energy, their pee-pee's not working, a whole bunch of things. So the question is this. If you're not deficient in anything on a carnivore, your natural diet in nature, and eating animals, and you're not deficient in anything, what is the purpose of eating this? Marketing, money. What is the purpose of eating sugar, carbohydrates, plants, chocolate bars? What are they for? Chips. What are they really for? Nothing. Marketing, to steal your money because you're a slave. They need to steal your slave money after they sent you to your slave job and paid you your slave wage. I guess people just, they're daft or they're asleep out there. They can't see that.
3+ cups of vegetables on a daily basis to buy.
Society doesn't give a shit about you. Nobody does. The only thing they care about is trying to get your money from your pocket into their pocket. That's all. That's all. It's about money. At the bottom line. And so is Bryan Johnson. All his stuff here is about money.
To prepare them, to eat them. So we made this. This is what it looks like. So it's a paste, and you can put it on veggies, crackers.
What are you mixing it with?
Extra virgin olive oil and 2 to 3 ounces of nut milk. What do you guys anticipate when you see this?
If you can't see what this is for what it truly is, then you must be blind. It's marketing. He's marketing products now. Chocolate, this, all these products. That's the whole point. He's going to get richer. Money makes money.
What do you think?
I know. You thought he was doing it for the benefit of humanity, right? Mankind. He was trying to help you and all that. He's not trying to help anybody. He learned already a long time ago to help himself. He learned years ago. That's why he sold these crazy programs, these worthless programs to companies. He made some crazy stuff and sold it. Now he's making some crazy anti-aging thing. And look at these sheeples. These are all the sheep. They love this stuff, just like Sam Sulek.
Didn't realize crackers were okay with gluten bread, but I'm glad they are.
We're meeting people where everyone's at.
Calm down.
People love to do artificial stuff, fake stuff. They're so easily brainwashed and conditioned to do this.
No, it's nothing that I thought it would be.
I think it's delicious. Making it at home, it didn't come out like this. Yeah, I mean, with lentils, broccoli.
Yeah, it's delicious. What makes it delicious? He threw sauce on it. All these things, when they're by themselves, when you think about it, they taste like shit. They really do taste like shit. What are you tasting there? The toxins. So how do they cover up the toxins that you taste in all these foods? It's easy. They use sauces and spices and things and all that to try to appeal to your taste. So what are you eating for? Are you eating for health or are you eating for taste? They're all eating for taste, not for health. It's the opposite.
Cauliflower, olive oil, trying to follow pretty much the blueprint. I couldn't make it this good. I prefer this. Have you tried it yet?
No. Should I try it now? No, but the nutty pudding is delicious, so I'm...
Jesus, I remember this lady. She's a vegan lady. Oh my God, she's on the show. We all know her. She colored her hair. She looks different. She's got the dark circles. She's aging. She's that Fruitopian girl or whatever, that lady. They're always doing videos about her, the vegan deterioration. I just saw one, I think, yesterday or the other day it popped up.
Believe in this?
Yeah. Chocolate flavor. So it's pretty colorful.
Yeah.
I would definitely, but I
It's interesting.
Yeah, you can be honest. Yeah, already.
Look at her. She's in her 30s. And she looks already like she's 50 or something. Look at the, she's wearing makeup trying to cover it up. And even through the makeup, it's popping up. Look at around her eyes, her mouth, the lines. This is what happens because she eats high fructose diet. It destroys her mitochondria and it ages the fuck out of you, I discovered.
It's not.
So like,
It's like a powdered.
with the chocolate flavor.
I don't know. Like it's different. I think I would just add a little more water or some like almond milk or something.
Loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You'd be down to eat it every day.
Yeah, if it's nutrient, like gives me all my nutrients in one, done.
It doesn't give you all the nutrients and done in one. Look at her. She's such a sheep. She's such a sheeple. What a cow, man. Man, meat is not deficient in any nutrients, but these plants are, and they're anti-nutrient. That's the problem. They're anti-nutrient. That's why she's aging, because she's starving. If you starve, you age. I think people don't understand this. If you're overfed and undernourished, you age faster, you deteriorate faster than you are aging, because the cells are deficient in nutrients, so they have to recycle or use the ones that they already have in the body that they stored over time. And so you start shrinking, and you don't even realize that. You shrink. That's why old people start to shrink. These older people, I see them, they shrink because overfed and undernourished. That's your body eating itself.
Well, I've been in longevity for, I don't know, 6-7 years. I work for a company that does health optimization and longevity. And then in February, I started following the blue.
Yeah, they work for these companies, longevity, this and that. Do they really truly give a shit about longevity? Is not marketable. Look, man, I gotta explain this to people so they could kind of reason with what these people are doing. Longevity, true longevity, is not marketable. Want to know why? Because longevity is not based on doing any of these things. It's based on doing absolutely nothing, and you'll live longer. If you do nothing, you'll live longer. Yeah. So how could you market nothing? You can't market something for nothing, or nothing for something, or whatever. You can't. You have to market something and convince people that this has a benefit to longevity, when in fact it has absolutely no benefits. Think about it. What are the health benefits of exercise, of working in a factory? That's exercise. You're exercising in a factory. You're working, right? It's exercise. What are the benefits of labor work? Labor work. You're laboring in a gym, labor work, factory, whatever you're doing. What are the benefits? None. There's zero. There are none. Okay, what are the downfalls of it? Accelerated aging, stress. You understand me? And all these foods are causing the same thing in your body. So in fact, it's the opposite. It's doing the opposite what you really truly want.
Probably about 60% of it. Definitely time consuming to make all the stuff and do all the things, but man, it's a game changer. It really is a game changer. I mean, there's a huge difference in just what I'm eating, is just or knowing what to eat, I would say. That was the hard problem to solve, is knowing what is going to be best. And
yeah, it's really simple. Knowing what to eat is really simple. Something that doesn't toxify you, that doesn't overfeed you and undernourish you. You understand me? It's really simple. Meat, you're nourished. It has all the nutrients there. It's not deficient in any. There's no sugar in it, and there's no toxins. So there's nothing to interfere with stressing your body. There's no stress.
makes it a lot more approachable when you're able to incorporate, like, let's say once.
That's why it's not marketable. So what do they want to do? They want to market all these things that are the opposite of what you're trying to achieve. And in the end, you'll lose.
For veggie meal, or the olive oil, for instance, is huge. So yeah, I think this is huge for people who have a hard time.
What date will be on sale?
January 5th.
Oh, yeah, I like the taste of this. I think it's pretty good, and it's good that it's dense, kind of like a vegetable pudding, but at least it's quicker and easier, and everybody wants.
Anything unnatural that is not found in nature is, if it's unnatural, it's going to stress your body. It's going to stress you because it's unnatural. It's man-made. Let's just put it this way. Anything that man makes or engineers is the opposite of nature. So just do the opposite of everything that these people are doing, and you'll make it. Just do everything according to nature, the opposite of man-made stuff, and you're gonna make it.
It's convenience and ease of access, so I like it.
Super Veggie tastes so much better than I actually thought it would. It tastes great. It was a little sweeter than I thought, and it was a lot more filling for the volume that I ate. I'm 59 and a half years old, and I'm in the best health of my life, and part of that is because I'm taking all this information that is so accessible and so efficacious and sort of incorporating it all in.
There's like a chocolate undertone that's a little bit surprising.
At first, they're interesting. My taste buds are confused, but now they're very flavorful.
It really tastes
good way.
I need some more water.
I would put it in a smoothie.
That would work.
I think if it was warm with milk, like oatmeal, I would like it a lot more. But it is really good.
It's better as a drink than as a paste. Because the sweetness comes out more than... You don't like it?
Maybe it's because I just had this
Oh,
but
okay.
I like the... I think it's hard after this. No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
Not had super veggie yet. Need a bowl? Need a bowl. How many bowls? This is Dr. Oliver Zolman.
Hi, doctor.
Ollie, you want to stand up? So yeah, Ollie and I met 3 years ago. I was really interested in longevity and well-being. I was kind of going back and forth between a whole bunch of doctors. I couldn't really make the systematic progress. Ollie and I met. We became glued at the hip for the past 3 years. But Ollie is the architect of the entire blueprint. Basically, we wondered if could we build a perfect diet. We've combed through all the literature on lifespan, health span extension. So we really don't know what people are going to do with it. Is it going to be an everyday thing?
This is almost like a cult, man. This is like a cult calling, man. It's crazy. These people are so brainwashed. I mean, they're just, it's unbelievable how easy it is to condition people and brainwash people into getting them to release their slave money from their pockets and give it to this guy.
Will you want it just a few times a week, whatever suits your lifestyle?
This is about 350 grams per serving, equivalent to fresh.
I mean, think about it. Your government, it's just a small group of people, but they oversee the masses, the millions and millions of people. They control them. That just goes to show you how easy it is to control all these slaves. There's more slaves, and then there's just a couple of people running the slaves. It's craziness, man.
Fresh vegetable weight, just 90% water normally in vegetables. So we're taking out all that water. We just have the pure vegetable matter left over. And there's nothing else in the market.
All these companies are meant to enslave you, like Microsoft. Microsoft has enslaved you. They've enslaved you. You believe you need that computer. You need Microsoft's Windows 11, 12, this, that. It's like your cell phone. They've enslaved you. They give you Android, and then they say, hey, this is no longer updatable. This cell phone doesn't work. So what do? They enslave you with the next product. They get you to buy the next phone with the new update of Android 13. Like Apple, they'll give you the latest camera, they'll give you the latest something device on there to enslave you. It's all to enslave you. Now they want to enslave people by making videos for YouTube. I'm well aware of these things, of course. I'm not saying people shouldn't have a right to make money. I'm just simply informing people. Yeah, they have courses, they give you free editors now like CapCut. People could do anything now. That's the whole point, to enslave the world. Get it? Yeah, that's the whole thing, to enslave you to these things, these devices, these programs, YouTube. It's everything's to enslave you so you can stay in the unnatural world. You know that? Yeah, these people say, well, we're in a simulation. You are in a simulation. It's called the city. You're in a simulation. It's called towns and cities. You're not in nature, are you? So you must be in a simulation. It's artificial.
I know it's like that high dose.
Just look around, these buildings and everything that you're looking at, these roads and cars. It's artificial. It's not nature. It's not of nature.
Can in theory completely replace your vegetable intake each day.
I'm curious, do you lose any of the nutritional benefits in powder form versus having it raw?
So it's actually better than doing raw, because raw can be quite bad for the digestive system often.
Yeah, he doesn't want you to do raw, so he convinced you it's bad for your digestive system, don't do raw. If you do raw, it's filled with toxins and poisons, so they try to minimalize it by drying it or cooking it or whatever the hell they're doing here.
So the best kind of methods normally are steaming or equivalent methods, not like super high temperatures.
There you go. See, steaming. He wants you to steam it so you can kill off the toxins in it. But when you do that, you kill the nutrients in it too, if there are any. And I really, to honestly tell you the truth, I do not think that you can absorb the nutrients in these plants. And even if they're plant nutrients, they're not animal nutrients. They are not animal nutrients, they're plant nutrients. Like these fish, they discovered these fish were, swimming downstream and they started eating the leaves that fell in the water. They found that their DNA was 70% of that plant. That's crazy.
Super loads of water where you're going to leach all the nutrients. So the methods used to create these powders are basically very similar to steaming, where they're like they prevent nutrient loss in the preparation process.
In summary, can I conclude that you tasted Super Veggie, it passed a basic test? Is that about right?
Very tasty.
Okay, did you expect it to be awful?
See? Was it tasty? Was it good, guys? Tasty. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You even know instinctually in the end of the day, you need to eat meat. You're going to eat chocolate bars and things like that, but your body's going to constantly be hungry for nutrients, and that's why overfed and undernourished. It'll push you to keep eating, but you're eating food that's undernourished. Or you're undernourished. It's lack of nutrients.
Maybe like a little bit, yeah. Yeah. Who would eat Super Veggie? Some.
See, he gets everybody to raise their hand like in school. I want to be part of the group. I want to put up my hand. I know the answer. How many would you eat it? I would. I'd eat it. Yeah, Bryan Johnson. I'm on board. Let me give you my money. Can I write you a check right now, Bryan Johnson, for that? Yeah, how much do you want? I want all of your money. Okay, Bryan, I'll give it to you. You're my god.
Who wouldn't eat Super Veggie?
Look, who wouldn't eat Super Veggie? He puts up his hand. Now, how many people do you think are going to put up their hand when he says, who wouldn't eat Super Veggie? Of course, everybody wants to be on board. Nobody wants to be the oddball and say, fuck no, man, I'm not going to eat that crap. You see what I mean? Because they're all in on this shit. Maybe they want to, who knows who these people are? Maybe they want to market his products. That's another thing. That vegan lady and all these other people, that guy talking previously, I believe maybe they're marketers. They want to market their products. So again, you could be fooled. What you're watching here aren't the average people. These aren't average fucking sheeples. These people are smart what they're doing. It's a marketing tactic. Make you think that they're all regular people. Meanwhile, they're all working for somebody. They want to sell his product. Who the fuck would put up their hand if they're trying to sell it?
You can raise it. You can be proud. I actually would probably just put it in a shake and just chug it.
Yeah. We've heard people are where you're at, we're like, I'll do it for the 3.5 cups of vegetables, or it's like, yeah, it's okay. Or you're like, I'm in. This is great. We have this today. So this is the longevity mix. So we took my 100 pills I take every day, and we made it into a drink. And
100 pills, and now he made it into a drink, and now you can drink his 100 pills, and you too will be like Bryan Johnson. You're gonna be young.
And 8 pills.
So everything from like ashwagandha to lithium.
Yes. You too will look 45 still, and pretend that you have reversed aging.
Ashwagandha's in this.
All in.
Yeah.
We chose a dose.
Oh, there's ashwagandha in this. Yeah, that makes it better, bro. There's ashwagandha in here, man. Oh my God, bro, there's ashwagandha. I can't even pronounce that word. Does that sound like beef to you?
That is basically applicable for everybody. So you could go above it if you want.
Not bad. It's really great.
Look at this guy. He's like, not bad. Well, but it's not good, but it's not bad either.
I'm surprised that it's not very sweet.
Again, these people are all eating for taste. They're not eating for health. Health is not based on taste. Next, please. Health is not based on taste.
It doesn't have any of the like fake flavor that you usually have in certain drinks.
Fake flavor?
It's refreshing.
Everything has to taste good, because if it doesn't taste good, she ain't going down the hatch, right? That's how you get these people.
Yeah, and the fact that it's got 100 pills in here, I'll take it.
So
it's got 100 pills in that little drink, bro? Christ, how do you pack all that in one little drink? 1 gram one tiny particle at a time.
with all the products we have in January, we'll have over 200 active therapies in the food product. And so we really don't care about...
That's incredible.
I mean, subjective assessment's cool. We want the markers to move. And when people see that, that's going to be compelling. We want to be evidence-based. So yeah, we hope that people will do the full stack and then share their data. Yeah, just a kind of a clinical study at scale. You're welcome to hang out and eat more. But really happy you're here. Thank you.
Yes, a round of applause. You did a great job in probably brainwashing most of the people when this media comes out.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, people didn't hate it.
Yeah.
So I guess that was good.
Yeah.
We didn't know if you could make 3.5 cups of vegetables eatable.
Yeah. We didn't know we could make 3.5 cups eatable vegetables.
Yeah. What's your biggest hope for everything?
My speed of aging currently is 0.69. If you could show
His speed of aging is 0.69. That's the question I tried to tell you before. How do you're aging, but you're deteriorating faster than you're aging. So what do? Cut out everything that's deteriorating you and stressing and deteriorating, accelerated aging. You understand me? That's all you have to do, basically.
that for every 6 months of the year, every 12 months of the year.
Now, is that marketable? In other words, doing nothing, is that marketable so you don't age? Just don't do anything and you won't age. Is that marketable? Don't do anything that's destructive and that deteriorates you. Is that marketable? Absolutely not. It's not marketable. So what is marketable? These products are marketable. Faking it artificially. Artificial things are marketable. Like when you watch Sam Sulek, artificial muscles, you're drawn to it with your eyes. You want to see this guy and you're like, yeah, man, look at that. Looks cool and everything. I want to be on board with him. I want to be part of the team and all that. So you see this guy, this anti-aging guy. He's like a Sam Sulek. So when he comes around, he says, look, I'm the anti-aging guy. And you're all like, so he does all these like artificial things to anti-age, to pretend, like to fake you out, and these foods and everything. And he tries to convince you this is anti-aging. And then you buy into this fake stuff. Meanwhile, it's artificial. Look at these people. They're so brain dead. These two young people, they're so enthralled. They think, yeah, I see, I don't want to get old. I don't want to get old. But guess what? You're going to get old because you're doing these things that are going to age you. You understand me? Doing less of everything will not age you.
One person ages 6 and one person ages 12 or 14. I think it will snap the zeitgeist where everybody.
It's like this. Take two twins, right? Give one twin a pack of cigarettes to smoke every single day for the next couple of years. Now go back and see which one aged and which one looks good. Smoking is destructive, right? It's not going to kill you, but it's destructive. It's poison. Now measure them. Just look at them from the outside. Age is measurable from the outside. You can see what you look from the outside. If you look old from the outside, then you must be old on the inside. So you have to focus on what is looking on the outside. And then focus what's going in your body, because you're how should I put it? You can anti-age from the inside out. See what I mean? The inside out, what's going into the hatch.
He wants this, and it'll create societal change. Yeah. So I think if we can show just a little bit more on the result side, I think this can create, like, it can be 1 year the U.S. is like this terribly unfit, unhealthy place, and the next year it's like a different world. I think it can happen that fast. Thanks for coming today. Good to see you, Ben. Yeah, what'd you think, Ollie?
The feedback was more positive than I thought it'd be.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
But maybe it's 20% no.
Yeah, the feedback, I recognize some of those people. They said they were marketers. They do their own marketing. Remember that Indian guy? And then we saw that vegan lady, the Fruitopian lady. She was there. So she's obviously going to try to sell his products on her channel. So the good majority of these people, I recognize some of them. I don't know about the rest. I think this is a fake, bro. He's faked you out.
30% neutral, they'll do it anyway, even though it's their personal preference.
Yeah.
And then 50% yes.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah, every serving did have olive oil in it.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's going to be a critical thing. We pair those two products.
Yeah.
Today was amazing. We just messaged out on our community that we were doing this meetup today. We had no idea who would show up. It was like, what, 50, 75, 100 people there?
Yeah, crazy.
It's a fantastic group. And everyone that shows up, they're so cool. And they're nice and great people.
Yeah, really friendly.
I think the verdict was that Super Veggie did really well. No one's ever put 3.5 cups of vegetables in a product before. And I think we pulled it off. Yeah, another successful meetup. People are really energized. People are hungry for longevity.
Yes, they're real energized. They're really hungry for longevity, the people out there. Listen to what he said. They're really hungry for longevity. They are hungry for longevity. And that's why you can dupe these people into anything and make them believe, hey, man, if you eat this bark off the tree, it's equated with longevity. So what do? You say, I sell sawdust. I've marketed, I put it in a product. And guess what, guys? I'm selling it at the cheap price right now. of like $10.99 for you right now, special with a discount code on it. If you can convince people that bark has something to do with longevity, they'll buy it because they're crazy. People will buy into anything because you're feeding on their desperation, and that's what he's doing. He's feeding on all these people's desperation because in the world that we live in now is exciting. There's a lot of things going on, and why the fuck would people want to die now, living in this modern artificial world now, when there's so many things that you can explore and do? See what I mean? That's how he hooks these people, because they look around and go, well, we're not like fucking cavemen, right? Nothing to look forward to. Why the fuck do I want to be here much longer? But in a world where you could do just about everything and anything, why wouldn't you want to live longer? Because you haven't done everything. And they're like, well, I haven't done everything, so I need to do a lot more. See what I mean? But yeah, it's all relative, man. If you have money, you can practically do anything you want. They think with more longevity, they could do more, that they can do more in this world. But the truth is, you need money to do more things in this world. That's why Bryan Johnson is winning, because he knows it's about the money. And then you could do more that you want. So he has to sell you on that and take your money. And then meanwhile, what? You're going to get longevity, and meanwhile, you're not going to get any longevity. You're not going to do all the things that you really want. And Bryan Johnson is going to do everything that he wants because he took your money to do all the things that he wants to do. See you in the next one, friend. That's how it works in the real world. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, comment down below. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, friends.